Hello, everybody! How's it going, everybody? Holy shit, that's a good intro. How's it going? Hello there, Rusty. Hey, Non-Creative. Hey, Cyber Corgi. How's it going, Chrissy? Hey, Boogie. Hey, Watercup. Hey, Skello. Hey, Terry. How's it going, GV? Mac. How's it going, Paxter? Threeloy. Hey, Phil. Hey, Addie. Hey, Harper Audience, thank you for the £5.
Run. It's the Scissor Man.
The Scissor Man. This game is old, baby. Clock Towel, that's not very scary. Oh, God! Hey, Verde Creeper. Welcome, everybody, to the Clock Tower. So, how can I explain this game? Because, like, we need an introduction before we start. Hey, Phil. Hadn't seen this before. What's it like? How can I explain this? You know, before Resident Evil came along, you know, before 3D games came along, people still wanted to make scary-ass video games. I have no idea what this is. Okay, so, little history lesson for everybody. What do you think scary games were like before the invention of 3D graphics? They were very primitive, right? We had Alone in the Dark before Resident Evil, but before Alone in the Dark, even, we had Clock Tower. I say we, but, like, let's be honest here, I wasn't even born during the time of this game's release. Like, dude, this is ancient. Oh my god, it's so retro. Before Resident Evil took the wins out of everybody else's sails with the release of the game in, like, before 1999, there was a little game released on the Super Nintendo called Clock Tower. 16 bits, and still somehow managed to scare the shit out of the people of the Super Nintendo. Have you ever seen the horror game Krampen? Would you play it? No idea what that is, Foxplay. Like, you gotta understand, I was not here for Clock Tower, I was here for Resident Evil. For the PS1, like Resident Evil 1 or 2. This is before even my time. This game is the reason for why survival horror existed. Some people call it a survival horror, and honestly, like, I disagree. Because it doesn't have, like, proper resource management. It doesn't have, like, guns. This is... You play, you play as a little girl in a mansion, and you have to run away from the stalker monster. Chrissy, thank you for the $3. And this is what Nightcry tried to be a successor of. I discovered it recently, and I actually adore it. Scissor Man is maybe the best stalker I've seen. Verde Creeper says, correction, Alone in the Dark was released before Clock Tower? Was it? Really? Even during the Super Nintendo days? Let me see. Alone in the Dark release dates. Oh god, it's talking about the remake. Original! 1992. Clock Tower release dates. Ah, okay, it beat it out by 3 years. Clock Tower, the original release of Clock Tower was back in 1995. Hey, Harper Audience, thank you for the £5.
Live-action video capture inserted into the OG game.
We are going to be playing the Rewind. Thank you, Harper, for the £5. We're going to be playing the Rewind that just recently came out just a few weeks ago. That it's not a remake. It's still like it's still using the pixel art of the original Super Nintendo release. We are going to... I think it has, like, some banner images on the left and right sides to, like, make it 16:9. This is like, one of the most, so retro games that we have put on the channel. This is, like, the most old-ass video game that we've played on the channel. And because of that, we are gonna have trouble. Because I haven't played this game, I just know that it's the originator of the genre that I so love. And It's a Super Nintendo game. It's a adventure game on the Super Nintendo. Which means this game is cryptic as fuck. It also has multiple endings. It has ending from S down to F. Usually each run of the game takes like around 2 to 3 hours to complete. So ideally we will be going for the S ending, but because it's a Super Nintendo game and it's an adventure game from the mid 90s, we're probably not gonna get an S ending. This shit is proper cryptic. So what we're gonna do is, I have a guide next to me. I'm not gonna be looking at it right now. We're gonna experience the game fresh. But if we start dying too much, or we get stuck, or we literally don't know where the fuck we're supposed to be going, I'm gonna start, like, relying on the guide. Because this is what happens with games from, like, the early 90s, mid-90s, or, like, early 2000s. These games were made to be played with guides, were made to be cryptic as fuck, so we kinda need to rely on those to get a smooth experience. I don't want to be that type of person. I don't want to be, like, that kind of streamer that gets into an old-ass game and starts complaining, like, why isn't the game holding my hand? Well, this is bullshit. I don't know what to do. It's like, no. I know what this type of game is about. So we are going to try our best to make this a smooth experience. Hey, Foxplay, thank you. It's also a 2D pixel-style game with lots of violence and dark themes. If you have time, please check it out. I can't wait for for English to be added there. Good luck today. Thank you! This game, even though it's a Super Nintendo game, like, not first-person, we're looking at little pixel images, it actually has a lot of fucked up, like, content in it. Hey, Free Spring?
27 months. Hey, Phil.
Thank you. Thank you for the 27 months, Free Spring. This game contains a lot of dark subject matters. It contains... I mean, I know most of the story, but, like, the artwork here, and the pixel art, and the CG scenes with, like, the various monsters that you encountered throughout your journey, like, I personally love it. I personally love this style. And if you really don't actually know what we're gonna get ourselves into right now, let me put it in a way that you'll understand. I've said this before and I'll say it again. Yeah, there we go.
You completed. Into the pit, you should be fine.
Sure, Harper. Thank you for the £5. Look, Harper said it, but I'll say it again. If you don't understand what this game is, I'm gonna have to bring up FNAF Into the Pit. Into the Pit is basically an easy mode, like, it's in the style of Clock Tower. Like, this is the game that Into the Pit was inspired by. It's a pixel art game, just like Into the Pit. You run away from a serial killer, you use hiding spots, and you have, like, different events, and, like, you survive against your stalker, all throughout a giant location.
I played the SNES version a while back, and it was a good time.
Thank you, Jiva.
The endings have very minor and seemingly arbitrary differences between them. Smile.
Yeah, it really depends on, like, where you're inspecting along in the mansion.
Hi, Phil.
Hey, Catlington.
Nice clock you got there. Also, Scissor Man, does this mean his weakness is to pick stone and not paper?
You're gonna laugh. Most of the people here are gonna laugh because I put a very scary thumbnail for this stream, and it's gonna be like, oh my god, it's a giant man with red glowing eyes and giant scissors. Oh my god, he's gonna come get me. He's unstoppable. You're gonna see the actual killer that we're gonna have to, like, defend ourselves against, and you're gonna fucking laugh. Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil it for people that have not seen anything about Clock Tower, but the serial killer that we're gonna be alone with in this giant mansion he's a little quirky. He's a little quirky like that. He's a little iconic boy, I guess. Still though, just as dangerous as any other serial killer, so we have to take him seriously, and we have to make sure that we don't die a lot. It's gonna be kind of frustrating having to defend ourselves against him. Hey, Brother the Creeper, thank you for the super chat. Did you hear about Piglet's Big Game? It's kind of like a Winnie the Pooh survival horror. And even the Silent Hill 2 remake used soundtrack from that game. Dude. Verde, hey, I'm not a fucking fool. I know what you're talking about. Hey, let me explain what the Creeper is talking about. Turns out Twitter is currently obsessed with a fucking PS2 Winnie the Pooh game where you play as Piglet and you go into your friends' like dreams and nightmares. And I saw the footage of that game. It's just a regular-ass Winnie the Pooh like adventure puzzler game, except there's one level in it that takes place in like a spooky mansion in like Eeyore's like dream nightmare thing, and like it has actually a pretty spooky atmosphere. It has like horror, a horror soundtrack and like pretty good atmosphere, but it's not a fucking horror game. You guys are not gonna get me to play a fucking PS2 Winnie the Pooh game just because it has 15 minutes of like a spooky mansion level. Some people took like clips out of it, like took like out of context clips out of it, like 15-second out of context clips, and it's literally just Piglet running around in a mansion. But then it like the spookiness stops after like 15 minutes. So like I'm not gonna play it just because of a fucking Twitter meme. Hey, Addy Shine, thank you for the super chat. I was somehow under the impression that this is a very old time loop horror game. Even I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. It's not a time loop game. Just because there is a clock in the name and the game happens to take place around a clock tower, it doesn't mean it's a time loop game. Though, a clock tower game that takes place in a time loop would actually be pretty rad, not gonna lie. Like, you're running... You being stuck in a mansion, running away from a serial killer, and every time he kills you, like, you go back in time to the start of the game, and you have to try again. That would actually be really cool. Like, a sort of, like, Happy Death Day / survival horror type scenario game. That would be fucking awesome. I mean, if you count the game's different endings, I guess you're stuck in a loop. I don't know. Fun fact, this game was inspired by old Italian horror movies. Ooh, I didn't know about that. You're describing House. I don't know what House is. Is that one of those, like, old Flash games? Clock Tower? More like Glock Tower if I was there. Actually, Catlington, I think the setting of this game takes place before even the invention of fucking guns. I don't know, it seems to be like an old Victorian mansion. I'm not quite sure when this game takes place in, but it's definitely not modern day. Fisdom, remember Clock Tower 3 with that magical girl protagonist? Yep! So, for those... To get the context out, I haven't actually played any of the Clock Tower games. I do love the aesthetic, and I've seen a bunch of videos about the Clock Tower franchise. I know that Clock Tower 3, you play as a girl that can magically transform and, like, shoot, like, love magic arrows at the antagonist, which is goofy as fuck. Hey, Iron Vigilante.
You get sent back. Isn't that just a game over?
Yeah, I mean, there's still... A lot of people are talking about time loops right now because I played In Stars and Time yesterday. Thank you, Iron Vigilante, for the $5. But I still have yet to see a game that does the time loop concept right. They should use saving and loading as, like, the system in which you are able to, you know, do the time loop justice. I played In Stars and Time, and honestly, the looping features of that game are not ideal, in my opinion. The story is pretty cool, but the looping mechanics still are not like 100% focus of the game. It focuses more on its RPG battle system, like the rock, paper, scissors, like battle system of that game. But it's not... It's... like... What other time loop games do we have? We have 12 minutes, right? 12 minutes, I also don't really think it did the time loop game concept justice either. Like, there's still... I still hunger for a game that makes me feel like I am inside Groundhog Day. Or, like, Edge of Tomorrow, you know? I feel like there's still... there is still a room for a game that does the time loop concept justice. What about Undertale? Undertale is just another regular RPG that... It's a meta-commentary on RPGs and saving and loading in general, but that doesn't make it a time loop game. Maybe it makes it a time loop game if you were Flowey, but you're not playing as Flowey in Undertale. Addy Shine says, I mean, Outer Wilds does it pretty well. True! You're actually truing, Addy. But I feel like... with Outer Wilds, it functions as a way to explore the solar system, right? The exploration is what makes Outer Wilds what it is. But it still doesn't get it right. Sorry, I'm being very picky about my time loop games. I feel like it needs to have something more, like, you need to, like, be desperate to break the loop, or, like, get a true ending, get the best ending possible. I feel like... Okay, you know what I really want? Okay, you know what? Stop the spooky music. Deathloop? I have no idea what Deathloop is, Harper Onions. I have not played Deathloop. But I think that's like an immersive sim type of game, and it's all about killing different like factions in like a single day. I'm not sure. I haven't played Deathloop. You know what I truly want from this? I want a time loop game in which I feel like Bill Murray in Groundhog Day, where I wake up and then I do every single task perfectly. Like, I save the grandma from getting run over by the car. I save the cat from the tree. I talk to people. And, like, I do all of these steps perfectly to get, like, the perfect run. When I played Outer Wilds, like, the end of Outer Wilds, I didn't get the perfect run. I didn't do everything step by step until I got to the perfect ending. I just went to the location that I learned about, and I got the time thingy, and then I placed it on the other time thingy, and then I beat the game with that, you know? Majora's Mask, Phil! Yes! I love Majora's Mask! Yeah, that one. That's the closest thing that I've gotten in video games to a perfect time loop game. But the problem is, like, Majora's Mask is one of my favorite Zelda games. No, never mind. Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda game because of that. But it's still just... You still get to, like, cheat. You know, you still get to cheat because you can kill one of the bosses and then loop, and the boss is still alive, right? Like, Majora's Mask is peak, but it still cheats. Because you get to save your progress and not go back to the very beginning every time you loop. What is house? Everyone is screaming house. Okay, hold on. Stop that. Okay, now I'm gonna be obsessed with time loop games for the rest of the stream. What is house? Game horror? Bark Bark Games, house. The description for house, as stated in a promotional image. House is a horror adventure game where you play as a young girl exploring a dangerous house that's trying its best to kill you and your family. Okay, so this just sounds like Clock Tower. Is this what you guys are talking about? Let me see. I love House. Really? Let me put this on the monitor right here. Is this what you guys are talking about? October 30th, 2020. Try to survive through the night in a house that's trying its best to kill you. I know this game. Is this a time loop game? That's pretty spooky. I've never seen this at all. We have Clock Tower at home. Clock Tower at home. Hey, Aaron Vigilante. House 2 Halloween teaser. Ooh! Very well-designed puzzle game. Wish it got more recognition. Sadly, I found out about this game 2 years before I bought it. And I watched an entire playthrough of it, so I kind of spoiled myself, but I forgot, so who cares? Very fun to find new ways to deal with your problems. Example, kill your homicidal dad using some random weapons, which really helped me in life. House is more of a Deathloop game where you learn from your deaths. That's what I want. Alright, well, I'll put that in my wish list then. We're not going to be playing House today, we're going to be playing Clock Tower! Which I guess is like the inspiration for most of these games anyway. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh yes, yeah, right. Clock Tower. So, We are going to be playing through this game, like I said, fresh, no experience about what this is at all. We're going to be trying our best to get a normal ending without a guide, and if I get stuck, and I fuck up, and I fail, and I just don't know what to do, we will be then resorting to a guide to get the S ending for this game, because I know for certain that we are going to have trouble knowing what to do, because this game came out in the middle of the 90s, so it's going to be very confusing and like, you know, generally like obtuse, because that's how games from that time used to be. Anything else? Anything else to talk about before we start? You're still talking. I left the shower and made food at this point. Yep! I mean, you know, if you're a regular Fusnum viewer, you'll know that we spend like 30 minutes talking before we actually play the game, because it's actually nice to talk with people before I get sucked into the experience. Isn't Bendy a time loop game, Phil? No? Not really? My dude, there's a very, very fine and specific difference between a game about time loops and using time loops as a game mechanic, and just having a shitty-ass ending at the end that says, "Ooh, it was a time loop all along, no, nothing that you did matters, woo!" And then it just ends right then and there and cut to credits. Like, that sucks. I hate the ending of the original Bending and the Aim Machine. It was made slightly better because of the Dark Revival, but I still hate the ending of the original Bending and the Ink Machine. Hey, Say Deity, thank you for the super chat. Majora's Mask is my favorite Zelda because it tackles the idea of loss in such a mature way. The Song of Healing is haunting yet ethereal. I listen to it sometimes and just exist. Agreed.
I don't know, one of my faves got a release so MFG.
Thank you, Mr. Goat, for the 13 months. Yeah, do you mean this is one of your favorite games? If so, you're gonna be very frustrated because I don't know anything about it. It should have been a dream like Hello Neighbor. No! That game's ending also sucks! What do you mean? Is there any other mascot horror that has, like, actually a good ending? Hey, Catlington. Did a little research, and Glock Gun was wildly available in Europe in the 90s. This game takes place in 1995. My point still stands! Use the Glock against the serial killer! I guess so. Hello Neighbor also sucks, exactly. Is there any mascot horror game that has a good ending aside from My Friendly Neighborhood? Any at all? Hey Harperonians.
Bill Murray didn't save the homeless old man from dying, therefore not a perfect rhyme.
Truing! Truing, that's why he got stuck in the loop for thousands of years. Dark Revival, yes! Dark Revival had a good ending. Killer Frequency, agreed, okay, good. FNAF Into the Pit. It was a standard, like, normal ending. I wouldn't say it's, like, mind-blowing or anything. FNAF 6? True! FNAF 6's true ending is the best part about that game because the rest of that game is barely anything to speak of. Everybody memes the ending of FNAF 6 because it's the best part about that game, but everything else around it is just nobody wants to actually play it. You said good, not groundbreaking. Okay, fine. Yes, you're right. You caught me. Hey, MacNav, thank you for the $5. To be honest, you can beat this game in 1 hour if you know what you're doing. Even the S ending you can get in 1 hour. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. So we're gonna be here for like 5 hours, probably. The whole point of this game is that you're supposed to survive and find your way through on your own. You don't even have, like, bullets or, like, guns or anything. So knowledge is the thing that is going to decide if you're gonna survive or not. The whole point of a survival horror game is going into a spooky location and surviving through the skin of your teeth. You know? If I knew everything that there is to do in it and get it done with in, like, 1 hour, it would kind of defeat the purpose of the horror, you know? Fun fact, a lot of Clock Tower is heavily inspired by a 1985 Italian horror flick called Phenomena. I would highly recommend giving it a watch when you can, Phil. Thank you, Bone. Alright. Oh no, we're gonna be here for a while. don't worry, if it gets too frustrating, we always have a guide next to us. We have a guide, but I will only use it if it gets to a point where we can't even continue in the game. Phil, the map is semi-randomized. Oh, that's gonna be fun! Ooh. Yeah, I did know about that. I did know that the locations of some items and some key story things are, like, randomized in each run, which encourages, like, multiple playthroughs and stuff, which is fun. It's really genuinely fun. I think the only thing that Into the Pit had, like, that you could do differently is, like, the ways that you can escape the house in, like, the house sections of Into the Pit. Other than that, that game seems like pretty linear, you know. I think there was also I know that Into the Pit was inspired directly by Clock Tower. Because there is one ending in Into the Pit where you just escape out from the front entrance of the fucking pizzeria, and that's considered a valid ending. This game has something similar to that, and hopefully we will be able to find it. There's one specific room in this game where you can get where you can get a "fuck you, I'm out" styled ending, and I love it. Isn't Layers of Fear a loop depending on choices? That's more of a Bend the Ending Machine styled game. Where the Creeper, where, like, the entire game is quote-unquote normal until you reach the ending and you realize that you're in a loop. So, doesn't really count as a loop game. Wasn't Clock Tower 2 just called Clock Tower in the US since the first game wasn't released outside of Japan? Yes! This is the first time, this re-release right now is the first time that players can officially experience Clock Tower all over the world. Before that, you needed to get, like, an emulator and, like, an English patch for the... Wait, no, I think it was released on Europe, actually. Not sure, but, like, I know for sure that Americans couldn't get Clock Tower for the first initial release of this game. Will you play In Stars and Time again? My hyperfixation tumor is waking up. You need to wait for that. Be patient. I'm a variety streamer. I just kind of, like, play whatever I want during each week, you know? Gotta have patience. There's a lot of cool stuff coming up. I'll probably do it eventually, you know? But we ended at a pretty good time yesterday anyways.
6 months sub jump scare.
Thank you, Kaiju, for the 6 months. My super cat isn't going through. I wanted to say that Outer Wilds does the same loop well, but in completely differently. Yep, exactly, Adishine. Adishine is obsessed with Outer Wilds, by the way. They've been waiting for, like, the DLC playthrough for, like, 2 fucking years. I should make, like, a week where I just play everything that I've left unfinished on the channel. Like, I've left unfinished Angels of Death. I've left unfinished Mario on the Music Box. I've left unfinished Subnautica. I still need to play through the rest of In Stars and Time. I need to play the DLC of Outer Wilds. What else have I left unfinished? Miitopia! Yeah, I actually really love Miitopia, so I should probably get to that. The first 3 FNAF games all have FNAF mods. Who gives a shit? We're talking about Clock Tower today! Get your fucking FNAF and Friday Night Funkin' out of here, boy! Get out! Get out! I do hope you continue through In Stars and Time. Don't worry, eventually I will. Alan Wake's American Nightmare? I haven't even played the original Alan Wake, boy! Pikmin 4. I also need to play Pikmin 4. Kako will stab me if I don't invite him to Pikmin 4. Welcome back, GPS. Oh yeah, GPS is back on the chat. Hey boy, don't start role-playing as a fucking drunk person on my stream. That's fucking cringe. Get the fuck out of here. Act like a normal person, or at least engage with the chat normally. Fuck. Anyways. Today is Monday. Mondays aren't Friday Night Funkin' days. Yes, we legally can only play Friday Night Funkin' on Fridays. Everything else? Normal. Normal days. Anyways, let's actually begin the video game. Sorry for being a yapper, I guess. Start video game. Version. Oh yeah, we can play the rewind version or the original version of the game. Let's see. Play the enhanced version featuring quality of life updates and content restored from the first Fear edition of Clock Tower. Play the original version of Clock Tower. I mean, I would appreciate some quality of life features, so... What should I do? Play the OG. Play the OG. Do rewind. Go for rewind. The OG is torture! You know what? I don't actually think the stream is gonna be fun if we do the original. I would appreciate some quality of life features. Let's take the improvements, yes. The original is torture. I don't want to make my stream fucking frustrating to watch and then people just leave because I'm stuck at a Scissor Man section for 12 hours, so let's play the rewind version, okay? Oh, you get an actual proper save file. How to play. Oh god. The mouse cursor is controlled with WASD and not your actual mouse? Oh, fuck. QE, move left to right. Jennifer will move left to right based on which button you press. Oh, baby. Moves the mouse cursor with WASD. The cursor will change when hovering over interactable or context-sensitive objects. Hey, Ori, thank you for the 27 months.
Have you ever tried to eat a clock? It's very time-consuming.
Thank you. Shift right stop. If Jennifer is running, press the button to stop her. After a while, Jennifer will sit down to rest, which will replenish her stamina. F, or left click to confirm, use the cursor to hover over an object and press the confirm button to interact with it. Item. Good news! You can still use the mouse! Oh, thank God! Space item. To open the inventory, hold the item button. While the inventory is open, select the item you want to use, and the cursor will change into that item. You can use that item where it's needed. G. Panic. When Jennifer is in crisis, mash the panic button to help her. This can only be used in desperate moments, as it consumes a lot of stamina. Addy Shine says, did you see my OW Daily Sketch challenge on Blue Sky? I think so? Kinda weird to put, like, you know, Outer Wilds fan art on my fucking fan art tag. Oh well. Let's begin. Panic button is G. That's very important to know. Listen to that music! I know this intro is iconic. Claw. Claw. Aw. Toe. Two. Clock Tower. 1995. Okay, I need to adjust the volume to make sure that people's ears don't burst. I think around 30% would be nice. Look at this old-ass game. This is literally the oldest game we've ever played on the channel. I'm getting giddy just thinking about it. I don't know. I'm not one of those people that say, like, oh, retro games are, like, so superior to, like, new games. Like, gaming was better back in my day. Bitch, this was 5 years before I was born. But, I don't know. Something about the aesthetic just feels homey, I guess. It's like we're taking, like, an old book out of a library and, like, just, like, like trying to get the dust out of it. It feels nice. Old games have that vibe. It was September when Jennifer and her friends, who were all raised in Granite Orphanage, received an offer to be adopted. This is how it all started, baby. Laura, wake up! Hurry up. Hurry up. It's going to be sundown before we get to the house. Miss Mary. That's our girl, by the way, on the left. That's our protagonist. What is it? The house we're going to live on from now on. Do you know what it's like? Haha, this is the 5th time since last night that you've asked me that question. You don't need to worry. It's a very lovely house. I think we can see it from here. There it is. You know, in the middle of the fucking forest with a giant evil clock tower in the front. Evil! Evil! Prologue, motion comics, scene A unlocked and extras. Okay. This house is so big. It really is. I can't believe this. Only the main hall. I'm going to say hello to the owner of the house. You girls wait for me here. Ready to get spooked? Did Ao Oni take inspiration from this? Dude, so many games took inspiration from that. You're looking at Protozoid right now. You're looking at the Petri dish that birthed basically most modern horror genres. Psychological horror, survival horror, whatever the fuck. Not mascot horror, though. Oh, okay, the mouse is, like, really fast. Let me... Let me calm it down. There we go. Thank God we can actually fucking use the mouse for this. I wonder what kind of person Mr. Barrows is. Right? Yeah. Hey, Anne. Well? What? The house is big. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Okay, we need to make sure that we don't start, like, repeating dialogue. I don't think I'll like it here. Hmm? Lot. You are such a worrywart. There was a way that we can, like, walk faster, right? That's lovely, apart from the scissorman who tries to murder you. Double click. Nah. This is our walking speed. Oh, brother. Hopefully we can go faster, like, in the actual game. This is the intro portion of it. That's just suspicious like a clock tower so far. I mean, we are inside of the mansion. Huh? It's locked. In the original, you double tap. I think we're locked from doing that in the intro of the game, which makes sense, because, like, I don't think this character would start running around a mansion in front of everybody. You need the running shoes from that. This ain't fucking Pokemon. This house is evil. We need to fucking leave! Let's just go out the front door. Slowest walk in history. Well, it's trying to build up atmosphere, you know? Get out of here. Get out of here, no? Can't click on that. Alright. I guess let's just inspect this table. We purposely made you walk like a granny to establish the terror. It's just a regular table. Thank you, Jennifer. Please tell me that she runs way faster later. Yes. At least I think so. You can run by double-clicking. Absolutely not. Not at least in this portion of the game. We'll find a way to get through the prologue section. Oh. It's locked. Oh no! Put a monster in the room so that she can go faster, please. At least we can talk to the other people? Or we just literally have to wait for them to come back? I don't think we have to wait for them to come back. Go, Jennifer, you can do it! Is she even called Jennifer? For some reason, I just called her Jennifer. Hey, you should go check on her! Who? Alright, let's go. Do it! Imagine walking away from whatever evil thing is in that house. Is Mrs. Mary okay? You should go check on her. Mrs. Mary okay? The stairs fell, I think. Nope, not the stairs. We can't go there. She's taking too long. Should I go check on her? Nah, it's fine. I'll do that. It begins! Yeah! It came from the main hall. Where is everybody? Hey, stop teasing me. Hold on a second. Is the game... Okay, I need to turn on the game sound a little bit. There we go. Alright. Can we just fucking leave? Let's just fucking leave. Yeah, we can run! Woo! Okay. The light is off. I wonder where the switch is. Phil, it's generally easier to control her with the buttons and interact with the mouse. A disturbing painting of a face. Scissoring time. Not yet. Not yet. It's empty. She has to move around so robotically. It's adorable. It seems to be broken. Ooh. Atmosphere. Oh, it's this kind of game. I'm loving it. Yep, like I told you, it's old as fuck. Like me, but even older. At least we start right away. Those are pretty cool. Hello, Burby? Burbo? Blorbo? Oh, It's a real picture of a fucking parrot. I hate you? No! No! No, parrot! No! Get out of there, Jennifer! No! We were just trying to help you out, buddy. It's saying I'll get you. Fucking crushed up soundbite. No, it's saying I'll kill you. Alright, well, let's continue. We're already kinda, like, sad. Look at us. Oh. Keep on running. Get out of here! Like, let me actually look at the scene! No! No! Let me look at the fucking scene! There we go. Anne! That's our villain! Run away from that asshole! The parrot friend can help. Parrot friend! He looks like off-brand Beetlejuice. He's very small. Is the parrot friend still here? No. Well, the parrot friend! Parrot friend! Hide! No! You had to hide, Jennifer! Run away! Maybe here, help. You lock the door. Yay! But what's in the tub? What's in the shitter? That's a really bad toilet. That's like a public bathroom toilet. I don't need to use it now. Okay, Jennifer. Okay, real question. Is she actually called Jennifer? I don't know why I started calling her Jennifer. Am I right? Or like, did I fucking invent that in my head? Yes, she's actually called Jennifer. Okay, good. That's her name. What's in the what's in the in here? It looks like the shower is working. Nothing. From what I do remember of this game, from like the scenes that I've seen of this game, there is a chance that something fucked up can appear in this like bathtub, but I guess we didn't get that for now. Yes. I know that this game is randomized. I just don't know to what extent it's actually randomized. Alright. Let's just continue past where the Scissor Man was. In most of these kinds of games, you can... If the game is stopping you from moving to a certain spot, then that means that you should go past it. Now we can maybe finally go up the stairs. Yeah. I think it's because that's when you first encounter Bobby before he dropped through the ceiling. Oh yeah! If you don't get to this room, where you see him dropping through the ceiling, I think you can you get introduced to him like in that bathtub. Is this shit locked? Shit's locked. Door's locked. What is that noise? Who's Bobby? That's the name of the serial killer that is haunting us. Yes, his name is fucking Bobby. That's his name? Yes. What's going on over here? I think this is a hiding spot. Bobby Scissorman. Looks like it's been used. The first stalker enemy ever was called Bobby. Yeah, far cry from the Nemesis, right? That boy ain't right. There's a rope. You've obtained the rope. I can use items with spacebar. Yes. Bobby McScissorman. First mascot horror killer named Bobby. He's not a mascot. I think this guy is like a minor? Maybe? I'm not sure. He seems pretty small. The shelf is damaged all over. He is a child, yes. Fucking asshole. Bobby is a creepy concept once you actually learn his name, but he is basically a demon child with a huge scissor. Can I get on the other side of this room, or... Alright, Jennifer. That's enough of you. Hand kill. Get your son back! He's playing with scissors! There's pesticide inside. You obtained pesticide. Shit's locked. Those huge scissors ain't gonna do nothing once we find that rock. Or a gun, preferably, honestly. Huh? Where's Dad? It looks like a bird's nest. Well, let's get up there. One solution to stop Bobby. Pocket sand! Fucking wish. No! The way that she controls is so fucking awkward. King of the Hill Lost episode. There's nothing in it. I'm pretty sure that you can push this to get to the bird's nest, at least. Fistum versus the minor community. Round 2, Scissor Boogaloo.
Assume the minor community R2 Scissor Boogaloo.
Maybe we can use it to, like, get up there. Jennifer, for the love of fuck. One thing... It looks like a bird's nest. Oh, well. I guess she doesn't want to do that just yet. One thing I like about Bobby over other horror villains is that he's weak. Even Jennifer can overpower him in a struggle, but what he lacks is strength, he makes up in persistence. He's a persistence predator. He just follows you. He doesn't even run towards you, he just walks. Shit's locked. Phil, the rest button. Shift, right? Alright, whatever. Let's continue. Oh shit, right, we need to take a breath. If we don't take a breath, Jennifer, like, is gonna feel super, like, super weak, and she can't actually, there we go. As long as it's blue, we good. We need to make sure that we keep our HP up. Sniffing a wall. Thank you for the suggestion, actually. Alright, we check the top floor. There may be something to that nest, but Maybe we can check the other doors that we didn't last time. How you find out his name is Bobby? Probably from a note, right? What other doors did we not check on our way out? I tried many times. Thank you to the person when he saw it. Sorry, I don't have a good attention span. What exactly is he other than just a child? Maybe a some kind of mutant. Maybe he's possessed by the devil. That boy ain't right. Don't worry about the bird. The bird is friendly. Bird do be friendly. There's a small perfume bottle. This is the same perfume used by Miss Mary. You've obtained the perfume. Oh! Creepy. Alright, well, we're going back. Fuck you, parrot! I guess that's it to this side of the mansion. What about here? Run all the way left, Phil. Yeah, there was a phone that is still ringing. That feels like a trap, though. Eh? What's that? Enter the west building. This feels like a large area. Let's go to that phone. The problem with the phone is that I know that this game has a lot of traps. The way that the Scissor Man attacks you is by... Like, he's not roaming around the place. You're mostly safe until you interact with something that will set a trap, you know? Like, he's not gonna appear on a random hallway. We need to trigger a trap, and then he will spawn, and then we need to hide somewhere else, you know? He's kind of like OG Nemesis, where he just spawns constantly. He sets up Bobby traps! Exactly. He's like Nemesis, but pathetic. Well, each of his entrances are actually pretty cool. Like, essentially, if you're in a room, and you inspect something that may be cursed as fuck, he will appear from there. Oh my god!
No message today, board.
Like that! Thank you, Martin. Thank you for the $40. The Scissor Man will appear randomly like that, drop a fucking pipe on the ground, and then try to, like, kill you if you inspect something cursed. That actually kind of made me jump a little bit. Thank you, Martin. Alright, where else? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Well, never mind about him just spawning. Fuck. Just go! No! He can just spawn, actually. The Fipe summoned him! Alright, let's see where we continue from there. Do we have, like, quality of life? Yep! We have quality of life, Whoa, not again! No, 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 no! Get out of there! Get out! Get back in! Get back in! Get back in! Get back in! Get inside of there! Or not? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck! Fight him! Resist. G. You G to panic! G to panic! Stop, Jennifer! No! I was pressing G. Kick him in the shins! Thank God we're playing the remake version so that we have, like, fast travel, like, points. You just sat there and accepted it. Alright. Let's see how we can deal with this threat, then. You kinda need to spam it a lot for it to work. Understood. What if we just hide in the freezer? Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, you know what? This is useless. Fucking leave this place. Come on, Jennifer. I believe in you, girl! Hide up top! Up top! Go up! Go up! Jennifer, come on! Go faster! What are you fucking doing? What? Huh? G G G G G G G G G G G G G G. Oh! Oh fuck! Kill him! Kick his ass! Literally just kill him. What were we doing before that? So long, gay Bobby. Oh, the serial killer approaches you with giant scissors? Oh, you just take a shovel and fucking kill him. There's something shiny in there. No! Oh, fuck. And also, those are human remains. G G G G G G G G G G G. Leave! Jennifer, please! Jennifer! Oh, take a fucking breath, girl. Holy shit. This is not your night now, is it? Use the pesticide. We do have that, actually. Rope, pesticide, perfume. I am still upset that I could neither grab the shovel nor the cast iron pan. What? Is that how you do it? Anyways. Let's go in there and use the pesticide on them. Bees! Do they go back into the they go back into the fridge once, like, their scare is done. There's a stove. Go back into the fridge where you live. There's some bottled drinks. Alright, go here and use the pesticide on the boys. Thank God that we have that thing. You've sprayed the pesticide! Oh. Oh. There's a key on the bottom. You've put the gold key in your pockets. Neat. Use the pesticide. Neat. Adios, bees. Bees wees. Bee snacks. Come on, Jennifer. You don't need to turn the lights on. I guess. Also, guess what I just saw in the other room? Where Bobby's dead body is currently located. Guess what I saw in the other room? I guess you can say they buggered off. That's pretty good. I like that. Did we... Is that shovel broken? Did we literally break it in half on his fucking bald-ass head? Anyways, I know about this ending. We can get an ending early here. There's a car, you know? So, what do? Now that we're, like, you know, we're in a house alone with a serial killer? Get the fuck out of here, right? There's a key. It's a car key. Ah! You've put the car key in your pocket! So long, Bobby! Fuck this tiny bitch. And then a car key isn't inserted. Yeah, no shit, dumbass. Why are you getting out of the car? Jennifer! Use your brain, girl! I might be able to escape here with this car! But what about the other girls? No! Fuck the other girls! What should I do? No! Get back in there, you bitch! Abandon them! Yeah! Get out of there! Don't cry, Jennifer. Abandon your friends. That's the stream, everybody. We literally got it in under an hour. No, wait, it's been over an hour. But most of it was just talking. See ya, everyone. Get the fuck out of here. This is perfect background noise for building Lego. Thank you, Candy Planets. You know, it's just a chill time playing a horror game. I guess it's gonna end now because, you know, we finished the game. That was a nice stream, right? What a fun stream. Good night, everybody. But what? Wait a second. Why is Jennifer being credited for the object design of the game? And Dan and Bobby? Mary? Huh? Friends? Oh wait, no, those are the sprite artists. The Yutaka Ota did Friends, actually, never mind. Background design. Yutaka Ota. They use real actors, I believe. Oh. You're so goddamn obvious, Phil. I mean, come on! We literally just started the game. Like, what the fuck do you think is gonna happen? The viewer count is plummeting, Lamau. Actually, no. We started with like 200, and now there's almost like 500 viewers in here. How's everybody doing tonight? They really didn't put these in an understandable order. It's 1995! 1999, bizarre summer. Na 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 na. I joined it late, lol. Don't worry, just give it a little bit. Give it a little bit. Give it a little bit. They actually let you see the entire credits before they get to the bit. You're lucky to get quality in 1995. Oh yeah, especially from an unknown, unproven developer like this one. Like, back in the 90s, I'm gonna sound so fucking old, but like, back in the 90s there was literally only like a handful of developers that you can even guarantee to get quality games from. Like, it was either Nintendo, Sega, or I don't know, id, I guess. Most games from like the early 90s or like the late 90s and early 2000s were trash. Oh. Oh! It's rewind time, baby! Ending rank H. For car. I mean car.
I saw the JonTron vid of this game. I think I know where this is going.
Yep! Literally my first exposure to the game was a JonTron video. Thank you, Not a Soviet Spy. H for car. Of course Bobby was in the car. And I love that they telegraphed that because this makes sense as an ending if you beat Bobby in the cottage and then you go away and then you return and try to leave through the car. Bobby obviously got into the back seat in the middle of that exchange. Like, I love the continuity of this. Like, he doesn't come out of nowhere, you know? Anyways, let's continue. Please don't tell me we'll have to do the start all over again. There we go. Okay, good. So, there is nothing else in this room aside from the fake ending? I did not factor in the warp ability. Thank you, Electric Crush.
I did not factor in the warp ability.
Yo, Jennifer, are you alright? What are you doing up there? Is there anything cool up there? No? No, there isn't. Jennifer almost kind of controls like a car. Like, if you don't specifically put in, like, the... how you call it? The... If you don't like step on the gas, if you stop, if you don't like use the... If you don't press shift to stop, she will just continue walking. Alright. We still did the thing, right? We got the gold key? Yes. The brakes! Yeah, words, Phil. Now, what do we use the gold key for? Here? It's locked! I guess we'll go visit the West Wing, then. The sprite work is really good on this game. It's good, but it's also, like, very limiting, because you have to, like, keep in mind that Jennifer's sprites need to, like, make sense with the entire environment. What is this? Hmm? Something stuck behind the door. So, like, either her movement needs to be very limited, or the visuals of this game need to be very limited in order for Jennifer's, like, sprites to work. And that causes the game to be very kind of awkward to navigate. The door is locked. Okay, I guess fuck the West Wing, then. Tank controls? It's not even tank controls. It feels like Jennifer is stuck to a single plane, and she needs to find very specific routes to go into the foreground. Otherwise, she just stays on the same, like, level. Like, ah! Get away! Genuine jump scare back in 1995, by the way. Genuine ass jump scare. Run away from the Miniman. Doors, shit's locked. Come on, Jennifer, you can do it. You've used the gold key. Hide anywhere, anywhere, really. Look out, little weirdo. Ooh. That animation. No! Run away! Why is that glitched up? He just fell down again. Get in there! Get in there! Jennifer! Wow, and the can getting kicked out? Oh, the can of... He kicked out the can of pesticide, it broke, and then it got released into the air. Get out of there, Jennifer! Wow! That's genuinely actually kind of cinematic. Also, you could see when we went to that room, and he, like, before he got us out of that closet, like, he literally, like, snapped his scissors in, like, frustration, trying to find out where she was. Genuinely actually surprising for 1995. Have you all heard about the Piglet horror game? Not you two!
Piglet horror game?
Yeah, I know about Twitter memeing the fucking PS2 Piglet game as if it was like an actual horror game. Ugh. Like, that frustrates me because it's like, like if it was an actual genuine horror game, like, oh yeah, of course I would be interested in playing it. But it's literally just 15 minutes of a fucking single level, and it's not even actually that scary. And like it's like 45 seconds of a clip of Piglet in a mansion, and then the tension dissolves because the enemies are just fucking giant cartoon elephants. Like, it's not scary at all, but people keep, like, taking that clip out of context to make it seem like it's a genuine horror game, and it's like, oh, dude, come on. Is that the fucking level that we're stooping to? Thinking that a fucking Piglet game is genuinely scary because of a 15-second TikTok? Ah, come on! I thought you guys were better than this.
Thank you.
Oh. Wait.
FYI, the color of the background of Jennifer's face represents her stamina.
Yup.
You can stand still to restore it. Otherwise, she'll trip more while running.
Thank you, Liam. Jennifer, you're okay. Miss Mary, the girls. They're... I know, it's okay, Jennifer. What? Take a sip. It'll calm you down. Oof. Oof. Oof, where am I? Who's there? Something to eat. Alright. What if I give you a perfume? No! It's food! No! We got cannibalized by the homeless guy in the cell. No. What the fuck? How do we stop that? I guess just don't go into that room? Thankfully it's not a soft lock though. Cannibalism. Chat should be happy. That guy's part of the toxic cesspit. Hey, Adishine. I mean, Into the Pit figure out the movements, but then again, this is an old game. Where the fuck is this phone coming from? Where's this fucking phone coming from? Ugh. That room, if I remember correctly, it drove me crazy too. How? Okay. This is the point where I get stuck in the game. How do we... Stop, Jennifer. How do we get past that section? You gotta go get the meat! Is it in the kitchen? You can get ham to give to the guy. Jennifer met the average Fisnum chatter. I guess... Let's go into the kitchen and see if there's, like, some meat that we can give the guy. Where was the kitchen again? I think it was on the left side. Meat, 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 meat. Yeah, because I think that since we use the gold key in that room, that means that we need to go there. Like, it's kind of, like, important that we get to the... We get poisoned by the woman, I guess. So... We need to get that meat before we go into that room. This is how 90s games were, by the way. Like, you need to make sure to get the item in advance, otherwise you're fucking dead. Where the oh, that fucking phone is gonna annoy the shit out of me. This room is locked, I think. Kitchen is to the right, Phil. I swear to God it was on the left. Like the thing with the freezer? Yeah, you fucking liar! We don't have an insecticide again, so hopefully the bugs are not going to attack us again. Or there's a calendar and a thingy. Let's check the fridge. Let's check the fridge. Oh. There's ham in the fridge! You obtained the ham! Perfect. And let's check the calendar. It's a calendar. There's a mark on today's date. Amazing. This'll kill him. The ham? There's some bottled drinks. Nothing that she's interested in, I guess. Reminder, the map is semi-randomized, so chatters, you can't look up a map to help. I mean, that's interesting, because, like, I would love to have a remake of Clock Tower. Something that is, like, hold on, Jennifer needs to catch her breath. There we go. I would love to have a system like that where you can, like, infinitely replay a horror game because every single room is randomized. I would love to have a survival horror game with a randomized mansion. Like, this game is good, it's just trapped inside of its own limitations back in 1995. If they remade this, but took all the concepts and expanded them in a way similar to, like, the R remakes, or, like, Silent Hill 2 remake, like, this would be actually a top horror game, in my opinion. Amnesia the Bunker. Exactly! But in a mansion, Eddie Shine. I still need to replay Amnesia the Bunker, actually. A remake of Clock Tower would be super interesting. Agreed. Alright, let's get poisoned! Or not? We got the ham. Okay. Well, yeah, never mind. Finding her here was randomized. It looked like someone used this glass not long ago. There's still some liquid in the glass. Should I drink it? Ah. There's a silver key under the glass. You've put the silver key in your pocket. Well, I guess a luxurious looking sofa. I guess we're not fucking... I guess we're not getting poisoned tonight. I know for sure that if I interact with that fucking armor, like, I'm gonna get killed by this knight thing. Okay, we could do either the knight or we could do the phone. Or maybe this Clausen. Like, either way, I think we're gonna get spooked if we choose any of these two. There are some bottled drinks. By the way, I just realized that Mary gave Jennifer a drink, like... Is Jennifer a minor? Like, can she actually drink wine? I'm not sure. Pick your poison type shit. I was really looking forward to getting poisoned and cannibalized. You people are weird. Jennifer is 17, if I remember correctly. So basically, like, she can drink, but only in the country. She's European. Fair enough. She got drugged. No. She's 14? Oh. Well, either way, she's a kid. Minor versus minor. Jennifer versus Bobby. How old is Bobby? Alright, let's see what happens. The telephone wire has been cut. Oh my god! The phone was fucking spooked. It was haunted. Oh no! Nighty night, Phil. Let's check out the nights. And before Bobby's gonna be in there. Oh! Laura! Okay, then probably hide in here, because Bobby's gonna come after us now. Okay, there was an actual corpse in there. That was actually severely less spooky than I thought, but also way more morbid. It looks like a closet. There are clothes for women inside. Such a strange dress. You obtained the black robe. Well, see what I mean by, like, this game has, like, creepy CGs? I love the close-ups in this. Alright, not sure what else to do, so... Can we put on the black robe? The fucking phone is still ringing! Oh, motherfucker! Wait, but she's there! Wait, what? You're okay, Jennifer. There's a corpse in there! Miss Mary, the girls! What? I know. It's okay, Jennifer. Bro was hiding in the closet! Huh? What's this magic? Take a sip. It'll calm you down. This game is fucking trolling me. Oof! I'm just imagining the fucking Roblox oof. Alright, well, at least we have the ham. Oof. Where am I? Who's there? Something to eat. Alright. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. Excuse me. Who are you? Barrows. Barrows? So you're the... It's watching you right now. What? It's watching you from the cradle under the star. The cradle? Under the star? Alright, whatever, weirdo. Get the fuck out of here. Oh! Jennifer! You're still alive! Lotte! Hang on, I'll open the door now. I'm glad you're okay. We should get out of here before Miss Mary comes back. What do you mean? We've gotta hurry, Jennifer. Alright. Bye-bye, homeless man! Ah, fuck. I heard a voice from outside. You girls are such troublemakers. Jennifer, wait for me right there. You need to be punished. Alright, fucking grab that shit. Alright! I don't know. Keep in mind, I have no idea what's going on in this game. I'm just doing actions that feel right to me. Get fucked. Why don't we just kill them? Jennifer, they're like... They can easily be killed. There's a large crack on the wall. It looks like it could collapse at any moment. Now it'll just fucking go in there. Alright, I guess she doesn't want to go in there. Or maybe use a rope? No. Perfume, black robe, perfume. Go into the pool, I guess. Easy. I guess it hasn't been used for a long time. The water is murky. There was a fucking shovel that a real person could use for protection, Jennifer. I like that Jennifer is the type of girl that uses, like... She uses a shovel once, drops it in the fucking on the floor and then just bolts. Alright, well, get the fuck out of here. Can we... By the way, Miss Mary has a shotgun. Jennifer conked her in the head. She's passed out on the floor. And she just decided to run away instead of getting the shotgun. Fuck's sake, Jennifer. Alright, we're back in here. You can't have the gun, sadly. The door is locked. So what did we actually get out of that? Huh? I guess we got nothing. Where else are we supposed to go now, then? You do have the silver key now, Phil. You're truing. You're absolutely truing. We did get the silver key from that room, so let's check this out. You've used the silver key! Thank Christ. Huh? I guess interact with the bookshelves? There's a lot of dust piled up. A whole lot of nothing. What the hell is this room? What a mansion! There are cheap-looking books about magic on the shelf. Jennifer do be an atheist. There are 2 points that we can interact with here. Cheap-looking books about magic. Nothing else on the shelf, I guess. There's that desk looks very evil. I don't want to go into that desk. That feels like a trap. Cheap looking. Access to the outside. I never actually got to the courtyard since I didn't get kidnapped. Huh. It's weird, right? That this game can be like so... Like each... I'm gonna do the meme now. Each playthrough of Clock Tower is personalized. Actually... It's just a regular chair. There are several types of chemicals on the table. Are you not gonna grab any of them? There are notebooks, books, to bring time to a standstill. Stop the big clock at the clock tower! He said it! He said it! Nothing else? I guess let's just check out that mural. It looks like the wall is covered in a mural. I can't see the whole picture because of the shelf. Then fucking move it, asshole. Oh. Okay. Some kind of green liquid, I guess. The mural depicts a performed in a room. I wonder if there's a room like this in the house somewhere. I could barely read the first part of that. A puzzle. A ritual being performed in a room. I wonder if there is a room like this in the house somewhere. This feels important, but I literally don't know what it means. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Cheap-looking books. I guess we had the silver key for nothing. Let's get back, I guess. Wait. Never mind. Go back to the bird nest, Phil. Yeah, right, we forgot about that place. Hopefully we can get back, we can check out the bird nest, actually. Fuck that phone. That phone baited us yet again. When in doubt, take a screenshot. I can remember it. It was like a green vial and like a dark evil cloud coming out of like a hole in the wall with like people looking over it, and there's a crow for some reason. Oh, right, the crow! Okay, yeah, I get it, I get it. The crow. And the perfume! Okay, let's check that out. We can use the perfume on the crow, maybe? The bird was the answer. Hey Liam, thank you for the super chat.
Did you know that the Clock Tower game on PS1, despite being called just Clock Tower, is actually a direct sequel to this?
Yes! I think I saw a video about it. Apparently that game sucks. Hey, I still don't understand one thing. Why are we here? Well, considering that the person that was supposed to, you know, adopt us, like we're a bunch of orphans, by the way. Like Jennifer and the girls were a bunch of orphans, and she got adopted into this Barrows family. And the person that was supposed to, like, you know, drive us here and like let us stay here just drugged us and put us in a cage next to a homeless man that cannibalized us. So I'm pretty sure that we're in an abusive household that wants to kill us. I think that there's some kind of ritual going on with the girls and the Barrows family. That's just my guess, though. No, Jennifer, go back, you fucking asshole. Stranger danger. Clock Tower 2 / Clock Tower PS1 is a fine game, IMO. I couldn't tell you. I haven't actually played it. Alright, use the perfume on... Jennifer. Use the perfume. It looks like a bird's nest. I guess the perfume doesn't work. Black robe. Looks like a bird's nest. Use the rope. It looks like a bird. My only guess is that we should push this box over on the left. Man, she sits down way faster in the rewind. There we go, Jennifer, you mwah! Dumb bitch. She got tired of pushing a single fucking crate. Alright, Jenny. What's this? The bird nest is filled with eggs and trash. There's a key. You found a key in the clutter. You've put the west building key in your pocket. Alright. Well, I can work with that. What was in here again? I forgot. No, here was the... yeah, the hiding spot. Nothing else to check on here, right? Nothing. Well, now we know where to go. I'm pretty sure that the West Wing was right across in the hall, right? Like downstairs. Reminder, Phil, Sherry Birkin and OG RE2 could push multiple wooden crates and not be tired. Jennifer do be weak as fuck. I mean, in the Resident Evil universe, most people are like action heroes, so like, a child being able to do that is not surprising in the Resident Evil universe. The West Wing building key was completely different in a different spot in my playthrough. Every playthrough of Clock Tower is personalized. This was the West Wing, right? Yeah, there was a locked door on the rightmost side of this door, so yes it is. Hi Phil, I just woke up. Welcome to the stream! We're actually surprisingly doing well. Like, we're not getting super stuck. For a game released in the middle of the 90s, I'm surprised how much actual progress we've been able to do. Alright! This place seems evil. The West Wing. This game is kind of short too, actually. I mean, if you know what you're doing, again, someone said that you can get the S ending in like an hour if you know what you're doing. It's already been 2 hours, though. Oh, I think this is the... I think this... Cat! No, but the kitty, though! No, talk to the Jennifer! Jennifer, talk to the kitty! What's wrong with you, girl? No! She got scared and didn't talk to the kitty. The water seems to be running. Can we go back? Jennifer got too fucking scared by something that was across the room, so she didn't actually get to see it. No. Well, what's in here, then? Use the sink a bunch. Alright, just give me a moment. It looks like the shower is working. Wow, so the scare is still not here, huh? It looks like the shower is working. Okay. Let's use the sink a bunch and see what happens. Oh, the water runs. That means that this crazy murder mansion is still better than where I live. It's in the middle of a fucking forest, yet they have electricity and they have water running. And I think they have cars. What a mansion. It's not in this bathroom, it's in the first one that we saw. Okay, then I definitely missed out that one because the guy crashed through the ceiling. This place is actually pretty sweet. Imagine every time you wake up in your house, every single room in your house is fucking randomized. And the moment that you interact with something weird, you get attacked by like a crow or a parrot or some shit like that. That'll be a fun house to live in. Would also cause you schizophrenia. Why do we need to interact with this a bunch? Never mind, wrong bathroom. Oh well, that's okay. Remember, guys, I know you want me to do very specific things, but I... Oppa! Get out of there! Oh no. Had to leave for a bit. How's the game going? Actually pretty cool. Alright. Oh! Push that asshole away! How do we get rid of him? Wait, no. No! No! Jennifer! Bobby is weak as hell? Oh, no, no shit. Get it, go in the shed, go in the shed, go in the shed! And kick his ass! Hide in there! No, use the plank! Is he gonna kill the homeless man? For a minute, I thought the game was playing Doom music. Nope. We good. Phil, Bobby is 8 years old. It's an 8-year-old that's chasing us?! Wow, Jennifer, you're pathetic. Literal 8-year-old running around with scissors. Is the homeless man still there? Yep, he's still there. I guess he doesn't give a shit. You know what? No, don't interact with... He's not looking at Jennifer anymore. Alright, whatever. You're running away from an 8-year-old. This is fucking pathetic, Jennifer.
Thank you.
Hey, boo, thank you for the $5.
Just letting you know, the same friend that got me into Danganronpa is now sitting me down to play Piglet's Big Game, so my expectations are very dusty.
Your friend is a fucking memester. I'm afraid to tell you that. They'd probably fit well into the toxic cesspit. Alright, well, let's continue exploring this fuck-ass place. Have a little sit down, Jenny. There you go, girl. Phil, Jennifer is like 14. A 14-year-old could absolutely kick an 8-year-old's ass. I'm sorry. Being 14 is not an excuse. What the fuck is this room? Dude, me as a 14-year-old could kick, like, 5 8-year-old asses. Jennifer is weak. No! Cool. Can you slurp it up? This is a bullhead. I love the atmosphere to this game. Prove it, Phil. Alright, name a time and a place, fuck. You, me, gas station. What are we eating? Sushi, of course. Hey, Princess Peachy Palm. Thank you for the membership. The dagger is glowing faintly. You obtained the bronze dagger. I'll kick your ass. I'll kick any 8-year-old asses on a Denny's parking lot any time of the day. What are we gonna find here? Oh my god! Wow, that's actually really fucking creepy. Run away! It's the Red Man! Look at that little guy! Run away! Look at that little funky dude. Oh, do we have to stab him with the dagger? Right, okay. Alright, guess what? Now that we're out of that room, the dude is gonna go back to the closet and just hang out in there. He went back to the closet. He's safe in his little... Oh! He's safe in his little closet. Alright, well, he has a key, so we have to kill him. Hey there, it's me, the Danganronpa piglet friend. Hey, Princess Peachy. Welcome to the toxic... Yeah, you have a membership, of course. My fans are weird. My fans are weird losers, but they're my weird losers. Alright, kill this guy. Kill this guy! Destroy him! Destroy him, Jennifer! Kick his ass! No, no, yeah, oh. Yeah! Good job, Jennifer. It's a key. You've put the cage key in your pocket. I can't fucking believe it. My girl actually did something in her life. Cage key. Is that why we needed to be here? Alright, let's move along. Hey Liam, thank you for the super chat.
Fun fact, the orange zombie dude was originally only in the PS1 port.
Huh. Cut content, huh? She can do that, but not punt an 8-year-old? Jennifer has her moments. Very good. I guess we have to continue going, right? we have not yet explored all the doors on floor 1. So let's explore everything before we go to floor 2. Otherwise, we're gonna get very lost. There's nothing in the bathroom over here. What about this room? Rewind adds content from other ports, which is nice. Nice. It means that this is like the definitive version of this game. Oh. Real talk, would Sherry Birkin actually do better here than Jennifer? I used the crates as an example, but I'm actually really curious. Okay, Sherry Birkin would legitimately just kill Scissorman any chance she got. Eddie Shine says, imagine being a 14-year-old that looks 17, that can't do shit but hide from an 8-year-old that looks like a 16-year-old smurf with a scissor. I mean, Scissorman is like, I don't know, maybe he has like Superman strength or something. I don't actually know what's going on with the Burroughs family. Lol, gremlin. Sherry Birkin from OG RE2 would absolutely wreck a shit. I mean, keep in mind, in RE2 Remake, Sherry literally threw acid in front of the policeman's face. Like, she actually fought back, you know? Instead of just standing there or running away like a coward. She threw acid at an adult. She can absolutely kill another 8-year-old. Is this where we came from, or... Nope. Just destroyed for some reason. Guess can't pass through there. This girl can get her hands dirty. Yeah, Sherry's a badass. Like, she comes back in RE6 as an adult and can keep up with the fucking son of Wesker. Oh, this mansion is confusing. Okay, so there's another stair to the second floor, but it's not the same one. And keep in mind, Jake Mueller is supposed to be like the fucking Dante of the Resident Evil universe. Oh! Oh! Him? What? Hey, Bobby! Bye, Bobby, I guess. Bobby was just dropped in to say hi for a second. It's a record player. It's not plugged in. Roof Bobby. Play the piano, Phil. I mean... Is this painting of this mansion? A painting of a person hung in the wall. I wonder who this person in the painting is. I mean, you guys know that if we play this... Hey, Bobby! Stop peering in here! Time to play the piano and see what happens. Play a song. Moonlight Sonata? Oh, shit! I mean, what? I mean, really, what did we expect, really? Found an unlikely partner to play a tune with. Amazing. He was just kind of watching us do that. Bobby does not appreciate the piano hon culture of him. Fuck it. Just hide there, I guess. Hide there! Yeah, Jennifer, out all in the open, I guess. We're so fucked. We're so fucked. We're so fucked. Or not. Yeah, whatever. Trap the 8-year-old under a bookcase. Nice. Get baited, idiot. Anyways, back to our piano session. This game is genuinely fun. What the hell? Good. This game is genuinely more fun than Nightcry. the supposed successor of the Clock Tower franchise. Nothing but junk in here. Like, keep in mind, this came out in 1995, and I'm actually having a fun time and not getting frustrated. That's not saying much. I know, but it's like the first game of a franchise that came out in the Super Nintendo. I can't believe that I'm having fun with this and not many of its successors. Just throw a rock at him, Jennifer! Alright, what's in here? She's bullying a mentally disabled 8-year-old. Yeah, but the 8-year-old wants to kill her. There's a medal in a vase. You obtained the cane. I guess we got it. Like, yeah, sure, like, Bobby might have some developmental issues, but he's also a serial killer. I think that trumps being, like, you know, disabled. Most disabled people are not serial killers. Just putting that out there. Kill that evil child. It's not ableist if it's a killer. Yeah, exactly. Alright, there's... Oh, we obviously have to move that fucking bookcase on the left side. I know how my horror games work. Is it the vase of that painting? I think so. Maybe we can use it to exorcise the demon out of the child. A maternity magazine. Starts playing Il Ventodoro, Giorno's theme. You've fallen into my trap, Bobby. The bookcase will be your doom. There's something deep inside that crevice. The crevice seems to go quite deep. There's something shining deep in there. Bobby is not actually disabled, just so you know, Chad. Oh, he's just evil? He is literally just evil. Alright, well. No excuses then. He is literally just an evil child. The shelf is filled with various specialized books. Gotta use the cane? I mean, yep, that's the only thing we should do. We can do. Or just put the cage key in there. Alright, let's see what happens. This crevice seems to go quite deep. Something shining deep in the crevice. Can't reach it out with this stick. Fair enough, you know. What about the rope? Nope. No rope. Stick your arm in it like fucking James Sunderland. I guess we'll come back here later. Jojo. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. Golden wind. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. There's a wall. Alright, I guess now we can start heading upstairs. Jolene's theme is better, sue me. Sadly, I have not watched part 6 yet. So, that's my fault. Jen's Bizarre Adventure. Oh! I think I remember this from the JonTron video. We just have to put this board across from this gap, right? Right? It's just lumber. Yeah, but the fucking hole, Jennifer. I can see the first floor through the gap. Okay, Jennifer, then put the fucking thing in there, you dumb bitch. There you go. Don't worry your little head. She's literally proto-James Sunderland. Like, you can tell, right? Like, from all the other games that I've played on the channel, like, all the survival horror games and, like, adventure games and stuff from, like, other streams, you can tell that, you can see the Clock Tower DNA on those, right? This game was, like, highly influential. There's a much better successor called Remothered. Have not tried Remothered yet, Liam, but we did talk about it back in that other stream. Shit's a dead end. FNAF Into the Pit also, yeah, very clearly. Very obviously inspired by Clock Tower. Clock Tower was a hit in Japan. It's not hard to find original copies online. From what I understand, it was not released in the US, but Europe got a version of Clock Tower, I think. But yeah, it was a smash hit in Japan, not so much in the West. Ooh. And it's because of shit like this, you know? Like, genuine atmosphere. And like, there was actually a jump scare that kind of scared me back, like, at the start of the stream. Like, this was supposed to be released on the Super Nintendo, but look how genuinely atmospheric some of it is. Huh? Those books look difficult. Question mark, question mark, question mark? What, are you illiterate? Alright. I mean, she's an orphan in, like, 1995. She might actually be illiterate, never mind. It's a painting of a woman. She looks familiar. Interesting. It's a painting of a middle-aged woman. That's probably Mary, or someone from the Barrows family. Like, orphans were not treated very well in the 90s. Hello? I feel like somebody is watching me. Clown? It's a big clown doll. It is not scary, it is spooky. I like it. I mean, the atmosphere is what makes it work, you know? Like, it's not like in your face, ooga booga jump scare. It's just nice. Has a nice Halloween-y atmosphere. Oh, we're back in here. Apparently, according to the achievement, I destroyed an evil doll. But like, I don't know where the doll is. It's a French doll being hung from the ceiling. I guess this is the doll that we destroyed. Did I do something and I didn't even realize? Can we cut the doll loose with the dagger? No. Check the box under the clown. Let's check it out. Just push him out of the way. There's a key on it! You put the ritual key in your pocket. What was that sound? Oh. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of there. It's locked! Yeah, okay. Neat. Looks like a kid's bed. It's covered in dust and stains. Jennifer is not gonna comment on that. It seems to be pretty old. It looks like a child was here once. Okay, well, that's cool. Get the fuck out of here, I guess. We got the ritual key. No, Jennifer, it doesn't fucking work. Fun fact, the doll that attacks you isn't always the same one. Oh my god! No! Oh, we're just gonna do a loop around here? Oba! Bobby! Just keep going on the left. We gave him the slip! Huh? Oh no, oh no, I can't see anything. Oh no! Why, game? Kill him! Why that scene? God damn you, game. Let's keep going. You have a little sit down. Get out of there! That's my scissors. I don't know you. That boy ain't right. Oh, we're back in here. Fuck. What? Well, at least, he can't reach us anymore, right? Nah! Gotcha, bitch! Alright. Man, this game is genuinely cinematic sometimes. At least it tries to be. I was about to say this motherfucker, if this motherfucker tries to jump over the pit. Speaking of which, I do have a rope, so... I guess we can try this out now. No. Jennifer, it's very clearly meant to be used here, no? Damn, okay. So how do we get back? We still haven't explored all the rooms. Imagine if he did a fucking Mario jump. No, you gotta loop around. But that was the only way to go in there, right? Oh no! This is the second floor of the West Wing. We can go on the first floor. Okay, perfect. There's 4 ways to do it. Thank God! I thought that was our only way back to the West Wing. I guess we know where the doll scene in Nightcry got its inspiration from. Yeah, no, the Nightcry was literally meant to be a successor to this game, or like to the Clock Tower series in general. It just sucked. That's why the enemy in Nightcry has scissors, because the whole point of the Clock Tower series is that there are big scissor enemies that want to kill you for some reason. They love scissors in this game. Hey Glitchy, thank you for the 7 months.
Mr. Hop's Playhouse was very inspired by this too.
No idea what that game is, but it does sound cool. I mean, any game that's inspired by Clock Tower is a win in my book. Here's a faint yahoo in the distance. Alright, so let's continue exploring the, the second floor, West Wing. It's Clock... It's Clock Tower if it was Mascot Horror. Okay, I'll fucking check that out then. You've never played Mr. Hop's Playhouse? Nope. Hello, madams. Is everything alright in here? There's literally nothing to interact with. Jennifer, why are you walking so slowly? Never mind. Nothing? Literally nothing? Okay. Huh. Why are the scissors so goddamn big? Because he's... The main villain is literally an 8-year-old running with scissors. What do you think? This should be plastic or something? Fun fact, Bobby can absolutely jump scare you there. They're hedge clippers, man. I think they're just giant scissors. They're not even hedge clippers. They're just like a giant medieval weapon or something. In the Barrows family, the ancient baron of the Barrows family cut off his enemy's head with a fucking giant scissor or something like that. I think those scissors are cutting shears that gardeners use to cut down shrubs. That would be way lamer of an explanation. Okay, we were here before. What is this room supposed to be? On an unrelated note, I totally got jump scared in that. The crow! It's a dead crow! No! Can we use the staff to revive it? Oh, the poor baby. Not the baby. This is sadder than finding the corpse of your orphan friend. There's a live crow in the cage. Oh, they made them watch? Jennifer is distraught by this revelation. Some rats are running around. Alright. Oh no, are these like hung up dead rats? I don't want to see that. Rats are wonderful. A dead rat. Dead rat and crows are hanging from there. All their heads have been cut off. Ugh, fuck this place. Let's try to use that staff on the crow. Hopefully it'll revive it or something. Oh no! It's the dead crow! Jennifer, you have the fucking memory of a goldfish. What's wrong with you? Alright, maybe... What else can we do? I guess this is just a spooky room. Do we have a key for the cage? Yes, we do! Can we use it on the crow? Ah! It's a crow! It's a dead crow! Oh no! Like, I'm imagining, like, Jennifer is like a baby, and like, you know, like like a baby or like a cat, and like the owner has like a towel in front of him, and he like appears and disappears using the towel. It's like, oh, there's a crow. Oh, there's not a crow. Oh, there's a crow. Oh, there's not a crow. Jennifer, you fucking donkey. No object permanence. Alright, let's open up the cages. Are you gonna hate me? Or are you gonna be friendly? Friendly? Ah. I will escape here too. Neat. Fucking get out of... Get this fucking thing off of me. Thank you. Speaking of rats, have you ever seen that one video of a rat so big that it's like twice the size of their owner's hand? It's a cute rat, but holy shit. Yeah, that's what happens when you overfeed your rats. They will not stop eating. Alright, free the rats. The rats ran off. I guess they just vanished. Alright, well, at least we helped out our buddy Crow. Nothing else here to do? Absolutely nothing. It's empty. It's empty. Right, at least we helped out a friendly crow. Anyways, what is this? What is this on the table? I wonder what this is. What is this on the table? Oh no! It's a dead crow! I can't believe it! I thought that it vanished just a few minutes ago. Oh no! It's a dead crow. Alright. Maybe we can go to the courtyard now? Maybe the crow is gonna like show us something in the courtyard? Where'd she go? Oh, there you are! Where'd she go? Thank you, Adishine. I think, yeah, okay, I think that window that the crow left led to the courtyard. So, after we're done exploring the second floor of the West Wing, we're gonna go to the courtyard and see if the crow helps us out. We haven't explored the right side of this room just yet. Okay, this has potential. check out the rummage around in the trash like a fucking raccoon, Jennifer. Hey, Ashers! How's it going? I am genuinely having fun, and we're having like we're not getting frustrated with a 90s point-and-click adventure game. I can't believe it. This game is awesome. Even it's like how old is it? It's like a 30-year-old game almost. Fuck yeah. Nearly 30-year-old game, and it's actually still rad. And every game that's supposed to be a competitor or like a successor for it actually is not that good in comparison. What the fuck did Jennifer say? Hold on a second. Jennifer, what was your commentary there? What was your brilliant commentary? There are books on the shelf. Thank you, Jennifer. Amazing. Into the Pit was good? I guess, but... like, Into the Pit was good for a modern game. This is amazing for a 1995 game. You know what I mean? Like, Into the Pit is just, you know, cool. Pretty cool for, like, an indie game released in 2024. This is like, what the fuck? Why is this so good? This is a 30-year-old game. Get the fuck out of there. There is food in the fridge. Into the Pit is good, but this is better? I wouldn't say so. This is like more slower paced. Oh yeah, right, we had to go to the second floor. I forgot. We had to go through the board. We didn't go through the board on the top right. I wouldn't say that this is better than Into the Pit. This is like more slower. This is more atmospheric. Yeah, Into the Pit is still better, but it makes sense because like it was released this year, you know? Hello? Oh no! 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 Mr. Scissorman! Hide literally anywhere, Jennifer? No. No! Alright, I guess fight. Fucking fight! Get the fuck out of there, Bobby! Tripped on his body. Get the fuck out of there. Oh no, 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 no! Fight! Fight, Jennifer! No! I accidentally spammed Q instead of G. It's okay. We got like safe autosaves. That's the 4th death. Surprisingly, not a lot. Let's see where it puts us. Oh, back in here. Okay, fucking keep a move on. Get a move on. Maybe we can, like, drop the board off of him? No? No? Okay. Thank God it's not OG mode. Oh, yeah, for real. I do appreciate the quality of life features. Wait, no, I think this is the... Can we hide somewhere in here? No, we might have fucked ourselves. Okay, let's rest a bit. Okay. Survive! Ah! Get the fuck! Get the fuck out of there! Just rest a bit. These are two children fighting. Alright, let's continue. I love that she trips over him. Alright, that's back in the doll room. What about the... No, wait, I think that's the... Yeah, that's the trap room. Where should we go? What? Children fighting! I can sell this! What about this room? No, this is evil. Evil, don't go here. Ah! Go down, go downstairs. Where else can we go that will make him fuck off? Do you guys remember any other spot that we can go to? Maybe we can just outrun him? I like that aspect of this game where you have to find areas to lose him. It's very well made. Maybe hide in the... Oh! That works. That works, actually. We can totally do this. Very good. Can we find that kitty again? Nah, it's okay. There's a bedroom. You can hide under the beds. Okay, so this is where the bathroom was. The bedroom was on the right side. And let's go back to the area where he spawned. Huh? Where'd she go? We gave that motherfucker the slip. Fun fact, hiding spots just have a chance to fail. Yep. We died. I think our second death was us hiding in the closet, and Bobby just found us. Hey, Huey, thank you for the 10 months.
I need to know how you'll say my name this time.
Huey. I don't know if that's right, but hopefully you're having fun with that. Alright, there seems to be a rope in here. There's a row of similar statues. Okay, what about that rope, though? It looks like only this section of the wall has been repainted. Black robe? No. A cane? Phil, what's your favorite Pokemon? Just saying. Gibble! I love Gibble. He is so fucking cute. Jesus says, if you're interested in a Clock Tower spiritual successor, buy Sweet Carol. Looks promising. Maybe. Perfume? Alright, well. Maybe we'll have to do something with that later. Gibble is the best. Gibble has the best shiny. I adore Gibble. He's just a goofy little dude. He has a single brain cell, and he's never used it in his life. Use the dagger on a painted wall? Maybe we'll find something in here. Expensive-looking paintings are stacked up. What about Fuecoco? No idea who that is. I don't keep up with Pokemon much. I feel like we need an axe or a crowbar. Let's see if we can find something sharp around here. Oh, that's very obviously the entrance to something. Look. Oh. Oh, motherfucker! Why were you just fucking sitting in there? Hold on a second, guys. We need to give him the slip again. He just went there to hide. At least we know where to hide now. Just go to the bottom and then go to the left. Bobby has some weird habits. I'm surprised he can even fit that fucking scissor in there. Classic Bobby moments. Bobby's Greatest Hits, 1995. That boy ain't right. Go to the twin beds. Is this where it is? Yeah! Hide, bitch! Ooh. Perfect. Apparently, in the original, like, Jennifer recovered stamina way slower when you were sitting down, which sounds very fucking frustrating, not gonna lie. My favorite Pokemon has to be Rayquaza. You mean Rayquaza? He's a pretty cool legendary. That was the poster boy of Pokemon Emerald, which is the only Pokemon game that I've ever actually completed when I was a kid. Alright, let's go back to that storage room, and hopefully Bobby's not gonna be an asshole. The fact that Into the Pit is a 2020s game is the only one better than this relic is impressive in and of itself. It's because a lot of people try to fuck around with the Clock Tower formula in ways that just make the game worse. Like, a lot of people think if the killer is, like, scarier or, like, more deadly, then that means that the game is better, right? And no. Like, Bobby is really easy to get away from, but that just makes the game less frustrating. If you died more often, the game would be less scary because, you know, you would just keep dying to the monster over and over and over again, and it would just get tedious, and then you would just quit. Like, that's what a lot of these games do. They make the monster scarier by making him more active, and it just makes him annoying, you know? Alright, let's move these boxes. This is strange! Only that wall is painted in a different color. So many AAA games flipped this year. This was a great year for video games. You mean flopped? This has been a great time for, like, indie games, but AAA games have been suffering, like, these past couple of years. And it's all the fault of greedy executives that just want live service games. I just love playing games like this, you know? Wall crumble. Huh? Like Concord. Yeah, exactly. Huh? Shit, I missed what Jennifer was saying about the wall. Can we staff the wall? Guess not. What did she say about the wall? The studio that made Concord got shut down by Sony. That is a fucking tragedy. They don't deserve that. Sony's the one that fucked up the, like, Concord. People, like, developers shouldn't go, like, without a job just because their executives made a wrong choice. Alright, we just destroyed the fucking wall, I guess. There's another room behind the wall. Oh my god. Get in there, dumbass. Just arrived. Did I miss much? No, we've just been chilling. Well, welcome to Isolation Chamber. Hasn't been used in ages. It's really stuffy in here. padded cell or like cement wall cell. There's something very obviously scribbled on the wall. Can we check that out? Nope. Yeah, this is just a chill stream. We're just talking while I play, like, a good spooky video game. Sony definitely blamed the wrong people for Concord's failure. Okay, hot take, guys. Hot Fisnum take, I guess. If a AAA video game is a massive flop and nobody likes it and it comes out buggy or horrible or like in general it's like a failure for the studio, the director and the publisher and the people helming the game's creation should be the ones that are fired, not the developers of the studio that made the game. Because 99% of the time, the developers actually working on the programming and the art and stuff like that are not the ones at fault for making the game bad. It's just the decisions of the people above them that make the game come out shitty and buggy and horrible. Your QA tester, or like your artist, or like your voice actor, or like your programmer, those people are doing a fine job. It's just the people above them that have like illusions of grandeur, or like people that force games to come out early before they're actually ready, or people that increase the scope of a game to 10 times the size that it should be, or people that force games to be live service games instead of like the things that they actually want to be. I think those people are at fault of making shitty games instead of the grunt work that actually like the grunt work people that are just living paycheck to paycheck, you know? The team behind Hi-Fi Rush got a resurrection, so that's something good. Agreed. Okay, so I guess there's nothing in here. There's literally nothing here, and there's no like... nothing to inspect, even. Oh well. Get out of there. I think there's something behind that door. Yeah, but Jennifer doesn't want to open that fucking door, so... I guess we're screwed. Thank God that Silent Hill 2 Remake came out great. I am surprised that Bloober actually managed to make Silent Hill 2 Remake right, especially under the shitty supervision of Konami. Like, for me, it was like a guarantee that Silent Hill 2 Remake was going to come out bad. Either because Bloober wasn't going to get the game properly, like they won't be able to understand the intricacies of Silent Hill 2, or Konami was going to force them to push it out early for the release of the movie, you know? Like, it was so destined to fail, but it somehow didn't. It's like a miracle that game came out right. Oh, fun fact. Now that we're at a downtime of the game, did you guys know that the developers of Silent Hill 2 Remake actually contacted me after my 2 streams of the game? Like, the actual developers, like Bloober team. I got contacted by one of the developers on my Twitter DMs, and like he took a photo of like everyone in the team celebrating the release of Silent Hill 2 Remake. They even had a photo of like them eating pizza, and the pizza had a custom box of like the restaurant, like the pizza joint from Silent Hill 2, like All Star Pizza, and a photo of like Eddie with like a text saying like Silent Hill 2 Remake just released. Who could just be sitting here why are you just sitting here eating pizza? And it's just a photo of Eddie eating the pizza from Silent Hill 2 Remake. It's super cute. They made the developer like wrote me a message saying like, "Hey, we really enjoyed your playthrough of the game. Thank you so much for trying it out and giving it a chance. By the way, if you want to replay the game at some point in the future, you can check out Behind the Truck in Saul Street, I think, to get the code for the locked room that you couldn't get into at the start." So it's like, oh my god! They actually watched the playthrough and had fun watching me play the video game. That was awesome. Like, it was so fucking wholesome. I loved it. Maybe we can try this. I'm so happy for them. Yeah, they had fun. Which is wild considering how hard I was shit-talking them before the release of the game. Like, that's genuinely wild. There's a row of similar statues. Maybe put a rope on this one, then? I don't know what to do in here. Smarty super chats and says, James in Silent Hill 2, then Jim in MW. Bad year for white boys. Huh. It was fair shit talking, though. Yeah, absolutely. I will not... Wait, I'm not gonna say, like... it kind of sounds shitty to say, like, I'm not gonna apologize for that. But it's like, you can understand how fucking nervous and how... You could see the writing on the wall about how that game was gonna be awful, like, years before its release. But they somehow actually managed to cook. And you know what? I'll give it to them. Like, Silent Hill 2 Remake is genuinely my favorite game of all time. Like, sharing the same spot with Silent Hill 2 Resident Evil 4 Remake. Alright, so I guess we've explored everything here. I don't think we can do anything. Let's go into the courtyard. Phil, remember the locked door next to the bedroom? You can unlock it now. Which bedroom? The glass bedroom thingy? Oppa! Boop! In this wing, yeah. Alright, let's go over there. What? Fuck. Oh, fuck! You know what, Bobby? Come on, let's throw hands! No, never mind. I lost a fight to an 8-year-old. God damn it. Whatever. What was I talking about before that? Oh yeah, okay, okay, Bobby! Let's go, motherfucker! I want to get past him. The bedroom is right there, man. I guess not. I guess Jennifer doesn't want to survive this time. Jesus, Phil. Like, I wanted to fight the 8-year-old. Alright, fine. We'll run away from him. Just punt the minor. The minor community do be winning this one, guys. Alright, while we run away from Bobby. I was just gonna say that it does kind of feel weird, though, that, like, throughout most of my streams in this season, like, developers have just been hanging out on the chat. Like, that feels very weird to me. Like, even yesterday for, like, Instars in Time, the developer of Instars in Time was just hanging out on the chat watching me play. Or, like, for Silent Hill 2 Remake. Or, like, for, like, every time, like, like, for example, the developers of Playtime with Percy as well. You're becoming a celebrity. Not like that. I just mean that it's neat that people that worked on these things actually give a shit enough to watch a random dude play their stuff, like on YouTube. I think that's very neat. It also gives me slightly nervous vibes, because that means that if I insult a game while I'm playing it, I'm also insulting the developer to their face. So that's kind of fucked up, you know? But, nah. I mean, if a game is genuinely trash, I'll still honestly say that it's trash. I'm sure they would take the criticism. Depends, some people can be really attached to their projects. Some people can get really upset by that. Alright, is this the correct bedroom? Nope, but this works as well. Depends on who we're talking about. Yeah, some developers will literally DMCA your YouTube video if they don't like you. You know? Most don't, but there are some psycho motherfuckers that will do that. I think it's because devs can be sure that Phil will give his honest opinion. I guess. I mean, the reason for why I don't take most sponsorships in my channel is because I am too dumb. Like, keep in mind, like, I'm not trying to say, like, I'm better than everyone. I am literally too dumb to lie. If someone tells me to lie to make themselves feel better, like, I literally can't find the words to say things that I don't believe in. Like, it will come out very forced if I promote a product and I just don't actually like it, you know? The only company that I have, like, I'm actually looking forward to, like, doing a sponsorship with is Gamersubs, because after I did that stream, that first taste test stream, Gamersubs, like, approached to me and said, "Hey, dude, we fucking love that stream. Thank you for trying the product out and giving your genuine thoughts. Here's more of it. If you partner with us, you can say literally fucking anything about our product. We don't give a shit. As long as, like, you use the promo code or whatever." It's like, literally anything? Can I say literally fucking anything? And they said, well, I mean, we hope that you don't say anything illegal, you know? I think one of the DMs that in our conversation was like, as long as you don't do anything that will get your channel terminated, we're cool. And I'm like, oh, okay. What if I take the sponsorship and I never actually promote your product? Yeah, we're cool with it. Just do it whenever you want to, dude. Oh. Neat. Freedom. I honestly, genuinely appreciate, like, creator freedom when it comes to sponsorships. What the fuck is this? This room looks like exactly like the mural I saw in the other room. What? Why the fuck did this change? Huh? I thought this was the bedrooms. Alright. Druid room. There's a hole on the bottom. The hole in goes very deeply. I have a feeling that if I approach the left side of this room, I will die. Fuck it. It's a dead crow! It's missing its head. Not again! It's written in strange letters and symbols. To bring time to a standstill. I wonder what it means. At least we didn't get the jump scare of the dead crow again. It's an iron disc. It has a cross-shaped cutout in it. What about the spooky skeleton at the top left? An eerie painting on the wall. Alright. Let's start using shit. Rope. Maybe a black robe? No. Put a rope in there, because apparently it goes far down. Let's see what's behind the curtain. I don't think we can interact with the curtain. There's a hole at the bottom. The hole goes in very deep. Okay, so we can't use the rope in there. Yeah, we still can't interact with the curtain. Let's use the staff. Or the cane, I guess. Oh! Oh! What was that sound? I guess we just go down here. It looks like the hole goes pretty deep down. This ladder will get me down there. It just looks like she fucking fell in there. Welcome to Undertale. Black robe! What if you dress yourself as that, Jennifer? No? There's something there. It sounds like a dog growling. Use the black robe, idiot. Is that a druid? No! Doggy! Bad end. Whoa, 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 oh, story of Undertale. How do we... Do we need to get a ham again for the doggy? Cease. Phil, stop. Come on, you guys know that song is actually a banger. Perfume, so it changes your scent? Alright, I guess we can try that out. Just put the fucking... shove the bottle into the dog's mouth. Alright, use the perfume. Doggy! But the perfume! If not friend, then why friend-shaped? What can we do, then? You know, Story of Undertale ruined Lady Gaga for me. Yeah, Story of Undertale is based on that Lady Gaga song. Yeah, I can never actually hear that Lady Gaga song the same way again. You're jumping the gun way too quickly. I mean, I think that the rewind version kind of like, you know, forces you to sprint. Is there a way that I can walk, like, slowly? Yeah, like, it forces me to start sprinting immediately. No, no, Jennifer, don't go back up! Fuck. Get back down there, you dumb bitch! Going down. You might need to stop in front of the dog instead of just run. Let's see how we can stop running. Okay, just don't press Q or E. Just keep walking slowly. Slowly, Jennifer. Slowly, Jennifer. Phil, she's 14. Yeah, 14-year-olds can be dumb bitches. Hashtag... Hashtag not all 14-year-olds. Actually, no. Most 14-year-olds are dumb. Alright. Slowly. Slowly. No, 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 no! Stop it! No. Doggy? No, no, no. No, 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 no! Fuck! Doggy. This dog is gonna kill us more often than the Scissor Man. Click on Jennifer? I'll try. You almost had it! Almost. You just had to use it on yourself. Let's try it again. The controls are kind of finicky. One of these days, Phil's gonna make a dumb hashtag and salty DK Dan it so that we can like make one on like Blue Sky or Twitter. What the fuck do you say? Alright, hold on. Just move slowly. Maybe use the robe on your character portrait? That could be fun, but I can't move the mouse down there. See? Let's use the perfume and then just walk slowly. Something's there. Use the perfume on yourself! Very familiar with the scent. It smells like the perfume Mary wears. Master of Stealth! Okay. Can we use the black robe as well? Yeah! Perfect! If we hadn't gotten the black robe all the way at the start of the game, we would have been so soft-locked. Oh, lordy. Thank God we picked up that. We became the Druid. In front of the dog? Yeah, it was a dumb little doggy. Not really, we can go back to get it. Yeah, but like, we would have had to go all the way back to the beginning of the game. Also, Jennifer does not even keep the robe on. Oh, can't go over there. Guess not. We only have a rope, a knife, and a key. Jennifer, now you're the mystery of the Druids. Let's go into that little cave thingy. You could have gone back, but it would have taken too long, basically. Oh? Okay, we're not gonna go in there just yet. We need to inspect what the fuck that noise was. Thank goodness it stopped. We are not gonna go in there until we find out the origin of that noise. Oh? Random button? Ah. What? What do you mean, ah? What? Okay. Ah. There's a tin can. Looks like there's kerosene in it. Grab it? You will do nothing to fucking defend yourself, will you? Yo, made it to the stream, let's go! Hello there. I think we're at the end of the game, actually. Why is there a table in a place like this? No idea, Jennifer. Keep moving forward, girl. This looks like Donkey Kong. It looks like someone's gonna drop barrels from the left side. I'm gonna have to dodge them. Okay, so something's on the right. Let's go to the left just to find out. Nothing? Alright, nothing. I don't want to know what's in there. Weird fucking Roman pillars and rituals and shit. What the fuck? Oh shit! The baby! Or whatever the hell that thing is. Ew! Oh no. You go, Jennifer! No! Come on! Oh! Get fucking smoked, boyo! No explanation, just random weird asshole in there. Okay, can we use the button now? Ah! Jennifer. Whatever. You know what? Let's continue. This place is gonna cave in on itself. From cradle to the grave, survive an encounter with Dan Barrows. The thing is a Barrows? He's alive! Come on, Jennifer. Run, Jennifer! It's an elevator. It seems like the elevator isn't working. Yeah, that's why I told you to press the fucking button. Fun fact, the big baby Bobby's brother who is the one who becomes as the Scissor Man in Clock Tower 2. Huh. I didn't know that. Thank you, McNava. Okay, Jennifer, clearly now what you have to do is press the button that you said ah to, right? Come on, come on. Don't be stupid. Oh! It says elevator power source. You've turned on the switch. Why didn't you do that before? Family tradition of scissors. Why is Dan Barrows the way that he is, even? Why is he such a big baby man? Hey, Miss Chief, thank you for the 26
Fun
months.
fact, you could die in the elevator by chance.
Let's get the fuck out of here, then. There were floor 3. Wait, are we gonna die by chance? Ah, fuck! Bobby! Bobby! We should have regained our stamina before we did this. We're in the clock tower! Huh? Oh, he hates it! Yay! He hates the sound of gears or some shit. Oh! I will kill you no matter what! Oh! Fuck you, Mary! Did we get the best ending? Oh shit! Did we get the best ending? Whoa! We actually made it! This is the best and canon ending, I think. You got the good ending, not the best, though. I mean, this seems pretty good to me. Your friends are still dead. Ah, fuck them. We're the only ones that matter. Yeah! I can't believe it. Just get new friends. Wow. Okay. You know what? I was actually, like, I was very worried at the start of the stream. Like, I was literally telling people, be prepared for, like, a very frustrating game. Like, we're gonna probably get stuck on this for, like, a while. Like, this is gonna be, like, 8 hours long. Like, we're probably gonna have to reload the save a lot. But no! Genuinely, I had a fun, like, great time. And this is, like, nearly a 30-year-old game. It wasn't really that hard. It seems like the lore of the twins wasn't in this route. I guess. From what I understand, we just survived a crazy family of serial killers instead of a clock tower mansion thing. That was fun. It wasn't like an S-tier ending, but that was pretty fun. Phil, check your Discord if you want the Barrows lore. Sadly, GB, I can't actually exit the view of this game. My mouse cursor is actually locked to the game until it exits, so I can't actually exit the screen. So I can't look at Discord messages, but whatever. Genuinely actually surprised by how good this game is. Like, oh my god, it's so retro, but also like genuinely a good game. By activating the clock, you restored time and allowed Bobby to die from his illness. Did I? Huh. Oh well. All I know is that this family is fucking crazy and it was a mistake coming to the woods. I learned a valuable lesson today. Don't go into creepy old mansions in the middle of nowhere. And also, don't trust children with scissors. Just, like, keep them out of there. Yeah. So this was a good time travel game? Time travel. Lesson learned, don't get adopted, lol. Yeah. Fuck adoption. And that should be the A ending? Yeah, I learned a valuable lesson today. Don't run with scissors. B. Alright, I can accept that. Wait, I just got here, damn it. It's okay. I mean, play this game yourself. Genuinely, even though it's old as fuck, I can't believe that it's as good as it is, you know? Maybe we can watch the special features or like a gallery of art or something like that. Ending list. Right. So there's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and there's an S tier ending that we did not get. Let's see. Really, Quinn? Yeah! That was awesome. I think that I will leave it there. Thank you for coming to the stream. Genuinely had a fun time with people. I thought this was going to be one of those Nintendo hard games that was going to take like hours to beat, but I can see why this game was so influential to the horror landscape. Genuinely kind of scary sometimes with the jump scares and the way that Bobby interacts with the environments. The puzzles were fun, running around the Barrows Mansion was fun, as long as you could, you know, sprint. And in general, the atmosphere and the whole gameplay is surprisingly fun for a game that's like nearly 30 years old. Maybe if you guys are interested, we can play through more of the Clock Tower series or more games that are inspired by Clock Tower. Hey Baxter, thank you for the 2 months.
Hey, Phil, you were talking about how no spiritual sequels were as good as this game.
Yeah?
Have you ever tried the game Haunting Ground? Would you stream?
I have not tried out Haunting Ground. That is one of those survival horror games from the PS2 era that I completely missed out on. I might try it. Don't forget to listen to Ad Infinitum by Stupendium. No, yeah, I already listened to it, actually, Addy Shine. That was pretty cool. Not really mind-blowing, though. Haunting Ground is pretty nice. It's basically Clock Tower 4. You know what? I'll probably check it out at some point then, because for like old games that I need to stream personally, I need to try out Haunting Ground, and I need to try out Rule of Rose. I know that Rule of Rose is like a pretty niche, like, indie gem. Can the game let go of my fucking mouse? I'm trying to finish the stream. I can't finish the stream if, like, the game doesn't let go of my mouse. Please, game. Please, let go of my mouse. Come on. Oh, we can look at the extras. Clock Tower Rewind Museum, commercial sample demo, intro scene and credits. Anyway, get the fuck out of here. There you go. I couldn't actually control the mouse while I was in there. I love Rule of Rose. I've never tried it out. Clock Tower, rewind intro song. There we go. Mouse stuck, please, I guess. Anyways, thank you for being on the stream. I'll see you guys this weekend once again. We are going to be watching TikToks on, I think I'm going to move it to Saturday, and we're going to be playing 2 games this weekend. We're going to be playing Touhou with Kako, and we're going to be playing Deadly Premonition with Ellie. You guys are going to have fun on those streams. I'll see you guys later, okay? Thank you for being with me on this game. It was actually really fun. I'll see you later, okay? Bye-bye.